Gin started with Gordon's, or at least it did for me. So alcohol-free gin is also starting with Gordon's. Hi, I'm Helen. I'm the self-styled midlife mocktailologist. Before I can get into mixing mocktails at home, I'm going to need an alcohol-free bar setup. So for me, it all started with gin. So I'm starting with alcohol-free gin, or as you have to call it, alcohol-free spirit, but I'm going to keep calling it gin. And my first gin was Gordon's. It was the only gin at the time, pretty much, but I drank it for a long time. That said, I haven't drunk it now in a long time because I moved on to different gins as more became available. But let's see how the non-alcoholic version stacks up. Except there is a flaw in this plan. Something very middle-aged happened in the Tesco aisle, I'm afraid. Number one, I got distracted by the pretty pink bottle. Now, you would have thought that the pink design was a giveaway, but oh no, just thought it was a nice pattern for a limited edition. You know what's coming, don't you? I didn't have my glasses on. I didn't notice until I got home and had actually unscrewed the cap that it is actually pink gin that I've bought. Now, this was a limited edition. It's exactly the same as the regular pink alcohol-free spirit. So I'm going to review that, and I'm going to review a Gordon 00 and tonic in a tin. So let's start there. Well, it smells like a Gordon's and tonic. I can't really tell the difference. I've only got a slice of lime in it. They describe it as bold, juniper led, and super smooth, which, if you read the description of the regular gin, is exactly how they describe that one. So, not really a massive difference compared to other things. It's quite dry, I think. For me, it's dry enough. So, it's just quite neutral tasting. Perfectly acceptable as a gin and tonic replacement. I can taste more going on than just tonic water, which is often my complaint with many of the others that I've tried. So for an alcohol-free tinny on the beach or in the park, I think that would do the trick. So I might be tempted to buy a bottle of Gordon 00, just because it's got that good neutralish taste with the hint of juniper to it. Bit of citrus going on as well. Um, so yeah, quite acceptable, I would say. I'd be really interested to see how that would go with making it into different mocktails. My go-to, I was never a fan of a martini, but I love a Negroni. Well, not anymore. We have to have a Negroni and see how those goes. And maybe this would be a good enough spirit to go in there. So let's now switch over to the pink gin that I have mixed myself with a Fever Tree tonic. So here we go. This is the pink with just a regular Fever Tree tonic. It smells really fruity. It's very red fruit. So they describe it as strawberry, raspberry, and red currant. I don't like it. I just know I'm not going to like this because it smells really synthetic. And when I looked up the descriptions for both the regular pink gin and for this gin, then they make a really big play with the proper gin that they're all natural flavourings. Now, it doesn't say that for the alcohol-free version. But when I check the bottle, it does say natural flavourings. It describes botanicals and other natural flavourings. So I'm guessing that they're the same ones. It would make sense, but they don't smell like natural flavourings necessarily. And that could be something to do with the fact that it's got sweetener in it as well. So in terms of taste, yeah, it's probably the sweetener I don't like. My Gen Z offspring will love this because it's sweet. and they don't really like gin, or they will have gin with lemonade. So I imagine this will be perfect, and it will be heading to them and not staying here. For me, it's too sweet, it's too synthetic, even with a good tonic in it. So, on a scale of 10 being the best and Bowser being the absolute worst, where would I put this? Um, oh, for me, I'm only going to give it a 1 because I really don't love it. I'm going to give it a couple of chances. I've got some mocktail recipes that I'm going to try with it, see if that improves, see if it warrants its space on the shelf here, or if it really is heading home with Gen Z when they come home. What do you think? Have you tried it? Do you like it? We're all different, but everyone's got their own opinion. I would say if you're looking for a dry gin, this is not going to do it. Maybe other pink gins don't do dry either. It's not supposed to be a fruity gin, it's a pink gin. It's this though, not for me. Thanks. The tin is, yeah, they would be a good option. And when finances allow, then I'm going to check out the regular one. But I think I'm going to try something a little more unusual. My taste in gin had moved on from Gordon's, so perhaps my taste in non-alcoholic gin will have done as well. Got any thoughts? Please drop me a comment. If you've got any recommendations, let me know. And if you've got any thoughts on what I should try next, then I'd love to hear them. If you haven't heard me talk about Bowser and wonder what that is on the scale, then you need to check out this video up here, or maybe it's up here or over there. It'll be somewhere here. Here's to more midlife mocktails. Cheers.